Hello everyone, it's Sheila back with a little shopping haul. I've been to one or two shops today. I only went out for this. This is paper for my printer because I wanted something a little bit thicker than ordinary printer paper. Ordinary printer paper is 80 GSM. This one's, you can see here, 120. So it's a little bit better. It's document paper, this, so because I didn't want to print out patterns on ordinary printer paper, which I have had to do in the past for one or two people that's been buying them off me. So I thought I'll try this one. It says Office Paper Solutions Navigator, colour documents, ultra smooth for the best printing quality. And it said it's document for documents, which is what is better for the pattern. So that was all I went for. But naturally, you know, you only go for one thing, but you come back with more, don't you? So I bought that in Wilko. I'll have a look at the price, because that was £4.80. It was actually £5 on the thing. They must have knocked a little bit off. So that was the document paper that I got. And then I needed some envelopes to send the patterns out in, because I think I've only got one envelope left in the drawer. So I thought, oh, I'll get them. You know, I remembered while I was looking around at these things like this were in the same place as the printer paper. This was £1.25 for 25. I probably could have got them cheaper in you know, these cheap shops, but the only cheap shop used to be up there. I went up to a place called Killingworth Centre to do the shopping up there. That's where the Wilko is. They used to have a Poundland up there, but it closed down. One or two other shops as well used to be up there. The lot seemed to be closing down. There was a card factory that used to be up there. That's closed down as well. Well, from the look of it, because I could see where all the shutters were down and all the name thing has been taken off the thing, so it looks like they've shut down as well. And then I needed some more, you know, the permanent markers. These are for writing on the packages that I send out. And I think I've only got one left in it. I think it's starting to run out, so that was £1 for the 4 markers. So that's what I got in Wilko, and I had an awful job with my card in there. She must have had to put my card in and out of that machine half a dozen times, and she kept saying take it out and then put it back in again. And I was thinking there was something wrong with my card, but it must have been the machine, because a lot of the other ones were having the same problem. It must have been a go slow on the internet, I think, for them. So that was what I got at Wilko. And then I went into a place called The Works. And it's my great-grandson Frankie, his 11th birthday on the 2nd of March. That was also my husband's birthday, and my husband, I remember saying at the time, that was the best birthday present he ever had. And I got some of that mechanics, you know, the Meccano, I think they used to call it. It's called Mech Motors. And it has an electric motor in it. I don't know whether he's into that sort of thing, but that's what he's getting off me. Always give them, put some money in that card and give them a little present. And that was reduced. That was only £5, so that wasn't bad for that. Yes, that was £5 for that. And then these heavy punch pockets, heavy duty ones. I've got lots of patterns. I've had a lot of patterns that people have sent to me as well, and I've got a lot that I'm going to print out from my computer, so I need some punch pockets to put them into. I have a folder, you know, where you put these pocket things into, and that's where they are all going in. That was £2 for 50 punch pockets. It says heavy duty, but I don't know if I'll open the packet and take them out, but I hope they're thicker than the last ones. I bought some from the range, and they were really soft and floppy, and they fold over and all that, where if the if the pattern doesn't cover the whole thing, they were folding over, and the part where you clip them in was folding over. So I only hope they are better. So that was from the works. And then, seeing as the card factory had closed down, I went into another place called Card Zone, where they're more expensive for their cards. But I thought, I'm not going anywhere else. There's a card factory beside where I live, just across the road. But I'm not going to another shop. I'm just going to get one there. Cost me $2.79 for a birthday card, which I probably could have got for about £1. But I like this one when I got it. I'm going to read this one to you, actually. It says, 10 rather silly jokes for your birthday. It's for a special grandson. They didn't have any that said great-grandson, because he's my great-grandson. I'm going to read the jokes to you. I enjoyed these when I was looking in. Number 1 is, what do you call a fish with no eyes? The answer is a fish. Just miss the letter I out, don't you? Then what do you call a sheep with no legs? A ball of wool. What do hippies do? They hold your leggies on. How do you make an apple puff? Chase it round the garden. How do sheep keep warm in winter? Double grazing. What do you call a donkey with 3 legs? A wonky. What's the stupidest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. What's 12 inches long and jumps all over Australia? A kangaroo. What's green and lives in a cage? A canary that's not ripe yet. And what's the fastest vegetable in the world? Oh, I knew this one before I read it. A runner bean. So there's some jokes you can tell me, because when I was there on Sunday, they were trying to think of jokes for, kids' jokes, and I couldn't remember them. I remember a lot of jokes from it being a kid, but I can't remember them now. So anyway, I think that'll keep them happy. Put the card envelope back in there. So that was just a little shopping haul I did today. And like I said, I only went up for the paper, but I remember these other things while I was up. And I know Frankie, that's my great-grandson, he's got a birthday party on Sunday, so I'm going there. So I'll be taking his card and his present then, because I'm not seeing him again until next Sunday. So anyway, I'm going to sort these out and sort some of my patterns out. And this paper wasn't stuck down when I opened it. All of the packets were the same. I'm going to take one out and have a look at it. She stuck some sellotape over the girl at the... take the sellotape off just to see what the thickness is, from a difference from 80 GS to 100 and... I did have some card that I was printing the patterns out, but the printer didn't seem to like it. It would only print on one side, and where I had the printer set up to turn it over and print on the other side, it wasn't doing it. So I'm trying to pull one of these out of here just to see how... Oh yes, that's much better. That it's not soft and floppy like the other one, because I have got a few patterns to print out for Carol. So that's much better. The patterns are much better on that paper. It's a little bit thicker. It's not like the patterns that you buy, the whatever paper they use, but this will be a bit better than that anyway. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time. So bye for now.